been there. And my mom, she tried her best, but it's a lot of stuff about manhood that she can't teach me. So my question to you is, how do I become, or how do I learn how to be a man if I have no man influence in my life?
See, the problem when a father walks out of these dudes' lives is there's a hole in his soul the shape of his father. Here's the deal with single mothers. Every boy is going to emulate some man somewhere. He can be a good man or he can be a bad man. You got to hair up and get a good man in front of him. You don't have to be the one you dating. I ain't saying you got to go out and find a man that becomes his daddy and all this stuff. You just got to help get a young man pointed in his direction. And all you need is somebody older. Go ahead.
My name is Levon. I was your age. I was 19. I'm 26 now. When I was really, like you, just wondering why or what can I do to be more of a man or find the man that you have no idea, because you're so used to not receiving love from a man, you don't know how to be open to receiving it. So now you have to believe that another male can teach you what your dad didn't.
Hi, my name is Keith Craig. My father left my mother and I and my baby sister when I was very young. So when I got of age, I was age 17. My mom didn't want to sign the document, but she signed I listed in the United States Army to go because we needed money. We were homeless for a year. What I'll say to you is, I went seeking for my mentor. Now you won't find that one thing in that one individual. You'll have multiple mentors or multiple people you can find guidance from. And you just got to go out there, think about what it is that you want to be, and the things that you need, and create a plan, build a plan to reach that platform. But don't use this as an excuse. That's my number one thing for you today is, don't allow this absence of your father to be a hindrance from you achieving all of your dreams. It's still away.
Let me ask you something. Where you live?
South Central.
Who lives here in LA? Who gonna live today? We got one man. Okay. Now, you got all these men said they'll mentor you. They'll help you. See, that's what we're gonna do for you. We're gonna get you some men in your life. See, men, we know what it is to be a man. We know the way. And it ain't easy. Whoa, no, it's not easy. But we know what it is. But these men, see, I didn't ask which one of y'all make enough money to mentor. I didn't say which one of y'all famous enough to mentor. The greatest men I ever know ain't got no money. The greatest man I ever met, Martin Luther King, was not a rich man. Come on, man, this was just the greatest. My father was not a rich man, he was just the greatest. So this dude, you get all their numbers. My son, you in South Central, I got dudes, man, we know how to grab each other. Because we know the way. All us been 19. You the young dude in the group. We're going to put our arms around you, and we're going to get you where you trying to go to. See, man, look, everything happened for a reason. This is an opportunity. Man, look, you ain't got to worry. It's a whole lot of dudes ain't had their daddy. There's a whole lot of dudes up here that know how that feel. Men don't have these opportunities to talk. Because where we from, man, we black men. We men of color. Our culture is hard. Latino men, hell, men, period. White men, it's hard. You get around other dudes, it's hard, man. We just men. We ain't supposed to cry. We ain't supposed to be hurt. We ain't supposed to... God. We're going to take care of you, man. We're going to take a quick break, but we got more important conversation when we come back. Y'all stay with us. Let's get back to the discussion. Amir wants his children to be raised in a two-parent home. Amir, explain what's going on.
I have two kids. I grew up without my father and my mother. Bounced around foster care group homes until I was 18 years old, until I joined the military. So it's imperative for me, for my kids to have that father figure and that mother figure. And me and my kid's mom, we don't have the best relationship, but we live together. I know my kids aren't seeing the healthiest relationship every day, but in the back of my mind, I want them to have both parents. So what should I do?
Okay, see, that's easy for me because I've been in that situation. It's not good for the kids to see see it for an extended period of time, that's what they're going to duplicate. They're going to duplicate the relationship. I really understand the dilemma you in. Me and his mom ain't together. But this is my son. I'm his daddy. That's what I got to be, his dad. I don't have to stay with his mom. It didn't work out. And it wasn't his mother's fault. And I've said this many times. I was too young at the time. I wasn't the man I needed to be. And so I made some bad decisions along the way. He resented the fact that I left, but I had to go and become who I am today. I wasn't going to be that in Cleveland. But at the end of the day, I had to come to my children and go, look, man, this is a decision I made as a man for us to sink or swim. Now, I'm not saying you have to leave her, but either y'all gonna go to counseling and get it right and work through it, or y'all got to go. Now, I ain't pushing divorce, but I ain't finna sit nowhere in misery. I'm not. I don't expect no moment to be. All right, let's go to Michael, who's struggling with long-term relationships. Michael, what's going on?
Yes, my parents got divorced early on, really early on, and my father essentially started his new life without me. And my mother was my best friend growing up, but you know, without a father figure in the house, it was lonely at times, and she worked long hours, which now I'm thinking may have led to some communication issues I had in relationships. And my girlfriend actually got me to message my half-sister online who didn't know about me for 18 years. And she messaged me back, and it was just so wonderful. And now I'm thinking maybe I should see if I can get in touch with him. But I just, that would devastate my mom. You know, she was the one that raised me. But I don't know, what do you think, Steve?
Okay, I see you shaking your head.
It's not going to jeopardize anything. It's not going to change anything between you and your mother. And I know this firsthand. I didn't really have my dad full-time into my life until I was 16, right? They were moving to Atlanta, and they said, hey, brother, we want you to move with us because we really want to bring this family together. Now, in my mind, I've been living in Cleveland my whole life. I've been living with my mom. It's been me and my mom. That's it. In the back of my mind, I'm like, no, it's going to hurt my mom. But at 16, I knew that's what I needed as a man. I needed that connection with him. Right. So I 100% stand by you going to open up that conversation, and it's not going to change anything between you and your mother. It's not. She's going to feel some type of way. My mom felt the type of way when I left. Oh, why are you going? He hasn't been, he wasn't here 16 years. Yeah, I got all that, but I know that's what I need. And I know that's what you need too. That's what we need as men. Just like how he wants to open up that door and ask for help. This is you. You open up that door. You got it right there. You can hop online and get it.
You know, man, let me say this to you, too. Like my son said, you don't know what the decision is, what your father was doing at the time, because your mother and father don't work. That don't mean y'all can't work. She might feel a little some kind of way. What you reaching out to him for? Because he your father, and you feel empty without him. That's why. See, sometimes when you grow up, you need to hear both sides. See, you got to hear both sides. You got to have this conversation with Paul. We've had this conversation. He had to understand what my decision that I made at 25. Come on, man. Come on, 25? I got twins at 25. What I'm doing making decisions. Do you know, man, that at my daughter's, his oldest sister's wedding, at the father-daughter dance, I chose Earth, Wind & Fire's Be Ever Wonderful. We danced the whole record and stood there and cried for 5 minutes because I had spent my entire life trying to make up for the mistakes I had made as a young man. But you got to understand, you got to forgive your fathers because they're human too. They made mistakes. They made big mistakes, and some dudes don't know how to come back from the mistake. But know this, though. Their life is in pain without you. Reach out and go, hey, man, this me now. Look here. Look here. This is what you didn't raise. But let me tell you who I am, though. Let me introduce myself to you. I'm a father now. I got 2 kids. My kids gonna know me. They gonna know me because I didn't know you. But I love you, and I I forgive you what you did to me. I just need you to tell me why you did it so I can hear your side of the story. Because we men now. You won't answer. You ain't no little kid. I had to explain to him what happened. This is what happened, man. This is the decision I made. He told me one day, he said, you know what, Dad? I get it now. He said, you ain't belong to us. You belong to the world. He said, that's different. My father belongs to the world. He said, you ain't just mine. I wish you was, but you ain't. He said, but you Uncle Steve to a whole lot of people. He said, but I'm glad you got me now. You good. You feel me? Well, hold on, son. When we come back, we're going to hear from some women who have some questions that only these men can answer. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Question about relationships. Dorica, what's going on?
Hi, Steve. So my question is, I'm kind of confused with what men expect women to act like in relationships. If we're too sensitive, then that's annoying. But if I'm aggressive, then I'm acting like a man. So I'm kind of confused with what men's expectations are for women in relationships.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Act like yourself.
Right.
Listen, man. If he not for you, he not for you. If he can't handle you how you are, that's not the one for you.
Wow.
That's all it is. That's a simple answer. That's
First of all, sister, how old are you?
27, about to be 28.
When you stood up, I heard a lot of hello, some hunters in the room. You said 27 to you stood up, I heard some people I know the hunting noises. And then as soon as you had a problem, way too many helpful hands went up. We love being the knight in shining armor. You got a problem, let me fix that for you, girl. Be you. They ain't for you. You probably looking for me. Ladies, you know what? This is good for you to see this. You are looking at a group of hunters. We were born as hunters. It's in our DNA. It's what we do. We hunt. Now, until we find the right one, the hunt is on. Stop trying to make somebody the one that ain't the one. If you meet a man that's trying to change you, it's because he's not for you. The man that wants to change you is not man enough for you. So you got to go get somebody else. Quit trying to make men into something else, because we not going to be nothing else. We are who we are. If we not ready, we not ready. You want to say something? Yeah, go ahead.
This is not going to be a popular answer, but I do think self-reflection is very important, because I do think as an individual you have to take inventory of who you are in order to realize who you may need to support you.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Did y'all see her body language? She started doing that. Yeah. That's sometimes, lady, just as an advice, it is the inventory of yourself. You have to be sure of who you are, what you want, what you don't want. Once you know you, the matchup for you becomes a lot easier. But if you're trying to be something for everybody, you ain't gonna ever be nothing for yourself. You can't do that. Good beautiful girl, you're gonna be fine. All right, let's move on to Nicole, who's raising 2 sons as a single mom and has a question. Nicole, tell us what's going on.
Hi. So I'm a single mom of 2 boys, aged 9 and 2, and their fathers are not in their lives at all. My oldest one is starting to ask questions like, you know, why is his dad not around? Why doesn't he call him? You know, and it's tough, it's hard, and I know the questions are going to get tough as they get older. So Steve, I would like to know, like, what can I do as a mother to help my sons and today's society, help them, you know, get through this?
Okay, well, let me ask you this first. What have you said to him so far? When he asks about his dad, what have you said?
I tell him, like, I don't know, like he's just not around, but mommy's here, you know, that's what I do tell him.
So you just say he's not around.
Yeah, he's not around.
Does he pay child support?
Yes.
And he has no desire to see his son?
No.
I think the best thing we could do is try to have a conversation with his father. That's the best thing for him. Then if not, where do you live?
San Diego.
Oh yeah. See, there's programs out here. I got some frat brothers on Mega South 5. There's a leadership conference out here. We bred mentors out here. We can get your boy a mentor. We can never answer the question, where my dad? Only person can answer that question is you. But there's an organization that tries to put fathers with their kids. And it's just a group of men go talk to them, and ain't nothing we can force or make them do. And that's how we do it. Okay? I think that would be the best thing for your son, you know. So we're gonna try to help you in that area right there. I want to thank all y'all for being here today, man. Thank y'all for opening up. I appreciate y'all's stories, man. Some good looking dudes up here. And a special thanks to my son, Robert, my man, for joining me today. And y'all, we'll be right back. Yeah.
Being the most accurate team 4 years straight, that means a lot. I've been competitive since I was a kid. It just partly goes back to a Philly attitude. We don't want to let anybody beat us.